Here is a very short argument against men like Andrew Tate. They say, I do not like doing this, I do not like working hard, but that is precisely why I do it, because I'm required to do it. So I do the things that I do not like to do. But could I ask, perhaps rhetorically, is it the case then that you like to do what you do not like to do? So everything that you do not like to do, you in fact like, but you like them because you do not like them. That's the point. Their assertion becomes quite dialectical. Their desire becomes inverted because I desire what I do not desire. I desire the suppression of my own desire. This is the formulation then. And of course, this is the next logical step. If someone says, I always do what I do not like to do, right? I do not like to wake up at 5 a.m. and go for a run, which I do, by the way. I'm a very virtuous man. I do that. These days I've been going, during evening hours, but only because my dear friend Parth, well, we can go in the mornings as well. Anyway, so yes, I go for a run in the morning because I do not wish to do it. But then I do like the fact that I do not like to go for a run in the morning, and that is why I do it, right? I watched this YouTube short recently, and this woman asked a similar looking man, one of those from the alpha men camp. She asked him, if you are so disciplined and you do what you do not like to do, then why don't you try sticking to one woman? Why do you cheat on the women who love you? And he had no answer to that. He was like, well, this is just how I am. I cannot change. But, well, that is the flawed feminine response, that, I just do what I feel like. All right, this is something that comes from Aristotle. Aristotle said, perhaps not in this particular way, because I heard this not even from a secondary, but a tertiary source. But it went something like this. His idea that a man always does what he deems to be the best thing that he could do. So if you see a brownie on a table and you say, well, I did eat it, even though I was trying to lose weight, but I could have done the best thing, which was to not eat the brownie. So I did not do the best thing. Yes, I ate the brownie. The thing is, though, Aristotle would say, at the moment you did find the act of eating the brownie to be the best thing you could do. Maybe you thought, well, how would it matter? It's just 300 calories, I'll manage it. Something like that. Perhaps it was irrational human instinct. So maybe Aristotle is not completely right here, because humans do not always think logically. The point is, you did do what you deemed consciously or subconsciously or unconsciously, what you deemed to be the best thing. It's not like, well, I did something, but then really I thought the best thing that could have been done to be something else. Now, it is very interesting that these people, Andrew Tate or the person who I saw in the YouTube short, they say, well, do what you do not like. So I will do what I do not want to do. But the form that their desire takes up then is something like this. I like to do what I do not like to do, because otherwise I wouldn't do it. So yes, I do what I do not like to do, but then I like to do what I do not like to do. Perhaps this could be put another way. What I desire is the suppression of my own desire. What I desire is everything that is contrary to my desire. I desire that which is not my desire. So really, you're no different than the man who just goes on devouring his desires, because you do the same. It just so happens that your desires manifest themselves in a way that is inverted, in a way that seems even more appealing to you, actually, because you think that you're doing it because you're not doing it. And yes, that is the truth. For the man himself, it will seem as if I'm doing this because I do not wish to do it. But it is only in an analysis that we come to see that no, he in fact likes his dislike for that act. It's masochistic in a way. He's getting pleasure out of pain. That is the kind of desire he has. And so, yes, if you are to be so brave, try not to have your penis in 5 women at once. Try that, but that's not possible, of course, because we all just desire what we desire. And um, well, of course, moral of the story: try to desire one woman, or perhaps half, or perhaps a quarter. Well, you have zero, let alone one. So there was no point of sharing this with you. Anyway, I do not wish to roast you, by the way. I'm sorry. Thank you for watching. I'm going to sleep.